Uh-oh, that's a used syringe.
Wait! Do you know how to safely throw out syringes?
I used to live near a syringe exchange program. I'd call and staff came over to pick up the syringes. Or I would drop them off, but I don't know where to throw them out around here.
Yes, syringe programs will help with syringe litter when you call them. You know, all hospitals and nursing homes in New York State are required to accept household sharps? Or you can find a syringe disposal kiosk like that one over there.
Oh, cool. In the Bronx, there were a bunch of kiosks near me, mostly in parks.
Syringe disposal is statewide. In upstate New York, there are even disposal kiosks in bathrooms, in airports, and thruway plazas. There are some at police stations and even also some gas stations.
If I see one on the ground, how do I pick this up without tongs or gloves?
Well, that's easy. Can you tell the difference between a snake and a syringe?
Yeah, why?
A snake, you pick up the closest to the pointy thing so you don't get bit.
Okay, I get that.
And a syringe, you pick up the furthest from the pointy thing so you don't get bit. If you can remember the difference between the two, you'll be fine. And never recap a syringe if it's not yours. The caps aren't puncture-proof.
Done. Cool. I just moved here and I'm not sure where the closest syringe access program is by me to get free syringes.
To find one near you, go to the Exchange Provider Directory. It has all the programs listed in the state. Do you need needles?
No, they're not just for people who use drugs.
True, people use needles for many reasons and inject all kinds of substances, not just illicit ones, like vitamin B, hormones, testosterone, and insulin.
I'd get free syringes from a syringe access program for my grandma's insulin. Syringe access programs have a menu of helpful services. They even help pick up syringe litter, which prevents disease for anyone who injects, regardless of what they inject.
Have you heard of the ESAP program?
No. What's that?
It's the Expanded Syringe Access Program. Anyone who is 18 years or older should be able to get low-cost or free syringes without a prescription at any pharmacy and legally possess them in New York, though it's up to the pharmacist's discretion. Some pharmacies even have a drop-off to get rid of used syringes.
Do I have to do anything special if I drop them at a hospital or nursing home?
All hospitals and nursing homes are mandated by law to accept home-generated sharps in New York. Put your used household sharps in a hard puncture-proof container with the cap tightly fastened.
Like a plastic juice or detergent bottle?
Exactly. But you want to make sure it's one of the thicker plastics that are fairly puncture-resistant. Then with a Sharpie write, Home Sharps on the cap or container, and put tape around the bottom of the cap too once you're done.
Oh, that's awesome. How do I find a site to throw out used needles?
Just Google ESAP directory and the site will pop up. On that page, find the directory link. It's super easy. Then select ESAP under service type. You can search by county, zip code, or statewide.
And if I'm not going to an ESAP program?
Prepare them the same way as you would for ESAP. In New York State, home sharps can be thrown out with your regular trash. Dispose them separately and not with recycling. Don't forget to write home sharps on them and to tape the lid. But first check with your local municipality.
So you're saying there are 3 ways of getting rid of syringes and other sharps at collection sites across New York State.
Yep, all hospitals and nursing homes in New York State are mandated by law to accept home-generated sharps as a free community service through their sharps collection programs. Local syringe access programs will also accept them, and you can find a disposal site on the ESAP online directory too.
Google hospital and nursing homes near me. Call them and ask to be connected to their sharps coordinator for any special instructions, and together we can make a safer New York. To find an ESAP disposal site near you, follow this link.